Aquarius, it's Amanda here with your June 2018 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the adorable Wonderland Tarot by Chris and Morgana Abbey. As always, be sure to join me for part 2 of this reading over on my Vimeo channel. This month, for your spiritual guidance reading, I will be using the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue over on Vimeo. That link is below. Also, because we are halfway through the year, it's a good time to rewatch your yearly overview RuneScope that I posted back in January. I'll put a link to it here with the eye and at the end of the video. It's of course always on the videos channel. You just have to page back quite a ways to find it. It's a good time to kind of check in with that, see where you're at in the scheme of things. Same thing with the 2018 Love RuneScope and the 2018 Career and Finance RuneScopes over on Vimeo. If you purchased those, I would rewatch those. If you haven't yet, there's 6 months left, so I would definitely take a look just to get a quick refresher. But let's turn our focus to June and Aquarius. See what's going on for Aquarius in June 2018. What are you guys doing? What's going to help you the most in June? Keep in mind, Aquarius, these are not private readings. I'm connecting with hundreds, thousands of people even. So messages are going to be coming through for the majority of that group sometimes, and other times it's for specific people that need those messages the most. You can always get additional messages in your rising sign video, your rising sign RuneScope. So check that out. But for me to connect only with your energy and just talk about you and your life, that can only be done in a private session. That way I can let you know exactly what these circumstances are, who these people are, all of that. So hit me up at runescopes4you@gmail.com. We can set up your appointment. I do those on Skype. They are $70. Let me know if you'd like to do that. What's going on with my Aquarians? In general, the challenge or focus, we've got the 3 of Oysters. It's so cute. This is the 3 of Pentacles in the Wonderland Tarot. So, collaboration, expansion of skills, working with a new team, working with a new group, starting a new collaborative project. For those of you that are no longer, like if you're retired or something, you may be collaborating with other people on something that requires a lot of work. Physical labor, artistic work, research. Could be anything that you're putting effort into. But for most of you that are working Aquarians, this could be on the job. And your intuition is just off the charts with this. Whatever this is, you know it's going to be successful, or you know, you just know it's the right way to go. But because this is coming up as the challenge, there could be, like, you know, Pedro is here. There may be one person that's missing. This can sometimes mean 3 people collaborating on something. So maybe you and a friend, like, you've got this idea or you're working on this project and it's really going to click, but you need someone else. You don't know yet who that missing link is going to be. For some of you, it could be that there's a new project and you're kind of thrown on it, but working out the details, hammering those out, like really knowing what's expected of you. That may be a little bit murky at some point in June. But I mean, this is a minor arcana. This is not a bad challenge to have. But yeah, you know, I feel like there may be points where you disagree sometimes, but for the most part with these runes, this is not a bad challenge. So, you know, anytime you're collaborating with anyone, let alone more than one person, we all have our opinions. We all have our different ways of doing things. So it can sometimes, you know, it can usually always be a challenge to kind of bring all of those energies in, harness everybody's skill set so that they are, you know, we're using the best of each individual to contribute to the collective, whether that's a project or an idea or whatever it is that you're working on here. But yeah, with Pedro here, I think for most of you, it's that there's a missing piece. We're still not sure what it is we're even supposed to be doing, or how we're supposed to go about it, what the protocol is going to be, or who else is going to be on our team. There may still be some questions up in the air. For some of you Aquarians, you may be in charge of picking the people that are, you know, so you may be interviewing people, or you may be the one that, you know, they're like, hey, here's what you have to do, pick your team. And so you have to pick the best people for the job. But again, your intuition is, you're just gonna know who these people are. Some of you may be like, can I hire someone new? Because we don't really have anybody in the company right now that can do this. Others of you, it could just be a challenge if this is more of an expansion. Maybe some of you are like, I need to go back to school, or I really need to get this certification, or I would really like to learn and study this. You know, some people learn and study just for the fun of it, especially air signs. You're so analytically inclined. You tend to like learning new things, and you catch on really quickly because you're just more easily able to kind of take things apart and see all the moving pieces and put them all together. Take them apart and put them back together again. Other signs have challenges with that. So yeah, you may be kind of like, I need to do this to add to my skill set, or I really want to research this, or I really want to attend classes to learn about this, or I really want to go back and get a 4-year degree or get my master's, whatever it is. So your challenge may be figuring out how to do this, where you want to go, what would be the best, you know, can I do it financially? How much is it going to cost? Where's the time? So all in all, not a bad challenge to have here for June, my dear Aquarians. In the present energy, you have the King of Hats. So this is the King of Cups and other decks. So this is a water sign person. Again, because this is a general reading, this could be male or female. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy, or someone with those traits. It could also be you. Sometimes the Cups people come up for Aquarius. Again, I'm only going to be able to tell if this is you or someone else and who it is in a private reading. But the present energy for these general readings would be, for some of you, whenever you're watching this video, this may be what's going on around you. For others of you, it's going to be end of May going into June. This could be someone who is a wonderful new influence that is coming into or has recently come into your life. Now, it could be a romantic thing for some of you. For others of you, it could be a new friend. It could be one of these people that you're collaborating with. It could be a work thing that turns into also a personal relationship. But it's interesting, the runes that are coming up around this. There's an energy of stop, start with this. So there could that could be an aspect of this. But it's a newer influence. So this is not an ex. This is but it is somebody that their energy at first may have been a little are they interested or are they not interested? They may have blown a little hot and cold. Or they may have, that may have been the way you felt they were being, but maybe there was something else going on and they couldn't devote all their time to this, but now they're coming back around. Maybe they just had a lot going on and couldn't focus on a relationship, or maybe weren't ready. And now they are. For others of you, because this is he's coming up in the upright. So this is a person who, if he's reappearing after a little bit, again, it would have been somebody that you met definitely this year. I'm not feeling like a lot of time associated with this person. If you're single and looking, it seems like this is, this could be somebody that you are set up with. Or that you meet him or her, as it is, meet him or her somewhere that you have to go, or that like you feel like obligated to go or be, and it's somewhere you don't really want to go. It's like maybe going to, maybe on a work trip, maybe you have to travel for work, and you're really kind of dreading it, or it's like, I just really don't want to go away and do, you know, it's a hassle. It could could also be that you're asked to help someone out with something who's always kind of like asking for your help, but then never repays the favor. Like, you know, you maybe have helped them move 2 or 3 times, or you've helped them get a job, you know, a few times, or you've loaned them money, or they've crashed at your place, you know, and this could be a friend or a family member. And they've not, but whenever you ask for their help, they never return the favor. So there is a selfish energy with this person, but for many of you, I feel like it's separate from this person that you may be meeting. It's just, they either know this person, or maybe they're the next door neighbor of this person. They're somehow connected with this person that you're like, oh, seriously? You're expecting my help again? For others of you, this could be someone that you're going to seek a remedy for something. It could be a mechanic who's fixing your car. It could be a doctor or someone at the doctor's office. You're feeling under the weather, or you're not feeling well, so you go and you meet this person. It could also be if you have had some health problems, especially when it comes to lack of energy, or just dreading going to the doctor. Like, I don't want to find out what this is. This is actually, he's going to have good news for most of you. Again, there's no way I can say that for all thousands of you. If you go to the doctor, if there's something that you've been concerned about, that you're going to get good news. But for most of you, especially if you've been putting it off and dreading it, you know, you're going to not only get good news, but this healing, you know, there's going to be a solution. There's going to be a remedy for this, or something that will help you with this. You won't have to deal with this in the same way that you've dealt with it before. So a lot of different messages coming in with this person. I feel like for most of you, this is someone else. You know, it's not really coming in as your energy, Aquarius. The help that's going to be available in the month of June, we've got the Fool. I love this card. You got 3 major arcana here too, so that indicates a big month here, Aquarius, but it seems really good. The Fool is a new adventure, a new journey. Seeing the world with new eyes. That may be literal for some of you. And what I mean by that is maybe you're getting LASIK surgery. You're getting maybe this doctor thing, you know, maybe that was the, like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take time off. I got so much going on. I'm working on this new project, and, you know, will these people be able to cover? Well, you know how. That's a quick procedure for those of you that it's working out. So yeah, so you maybe literally be seeing the world through new eyes, because you go and you get the surgery and you're like, oh my God, why didn't I do this before? Or, you know, you're getting things checked, and it causes you to, whatever the remedy is or whatever this help is, allows you to have more energy and just feel more, energetic. Or so maybe something was off, unbalanced with fluids, or, you know, glands, or anything like that. For some of you, if you'd pulled something, you know, there could be some sort of remedy for that. Or at least the only remedy for that I could think of would be like painkillers. But yeah, maybe there's something you could do that's like herbal, or if you're not into the whole, you know, I don't blame you for not wanting to get prescription drugs. They're freaking destroying the world. But yeah, there may be something you can take to just, you know, herbally, or something that's natural. And they're like, maybe smoke pot. You know, but that eases the pain of something like that. Or there's something else that is hidden that this person, you know, this professional, this doctor, or healer, even this Reiki person, it may be that you're going to like get that sort of work done, that they really tap into and are able to correct for you, so that you can be free, you know, again from this. So, but yeah, there's something new. Now, for some of you, it may be a new approach to dealing with a mother or mother figure, mother-in-law, grandmother, if there's been conflict. There may be a new journey beginning, or with your own kids, with your own role as a mother, where, you know, if there's something that has been conflicted, or if there's been an imbalance there, and being unable to be together, work together, collaborate as a family, or collaborate as a family unit. There's a new approach here. And anything you put effort into, even if it's just the effort of going to see a specialist or going to see someone who can help you, will be rewarded with this feeling of freedom and feeling like, oh, you know, this was so worth it. So don't be afraid to set off on this new journey, or, you know, go off the beaten path. Again, medically. So yeah, maybe it's like, oh, you know, I don't want to go. They'll just give me, you know, a painkiller if I go to the doctor. But if I go, I'm going to try this Reiki thing and see if that helps. But for many of you, yeah, this seems health again, because the rune of Mother, Bjork, also has a lot of associations with health, and so for now, this new remedy or this new treatment, it may take some time before you start seeing results, which is often the case if you're on like a new medication or trying, you know, even with herbal things or Reiki, you know, it may take a few times before you see the results, but you know, the efforts will be rewarded here. Now, what must be accepted about the month of June? We do have the Chariot in reverse. So, there may be something going on with a vehicle or a car, since we've got Rido reverse and the Chariot reversed here, Aquarius. But you'll overcome it, and for some of you, it could be that you're meeting someone while you're waiting to have the car fixed in the lobby. You know how they have those waiting rooms? You drop your car off, and you know you're hanging out in there drinking coffee or whatever. You may meet someone interesting there, or the person fixing your car. But yeah, there seems to be a lot centered around travel, but especially like frustrating travel, or having to go somewhere you don't want to go, or having to take your car in for service, or the car's acting up, so you have to call AAA, and the AAA person comes, and I don't know, you fall in love. Could also be a little fender bender. Could be an accident. That could be why you got an achy back. You feel like you pulled a muscle. There has been a lot coming up with that. I feel like last month, several signs got that for May's readings. I guess it makes sense because it's warmer and everybody's out and about more. But it just seems like a lot of stuff going on with fender benders and accidents and people being frustrated, and construction season's kicking up here too, because it's getting warmer. So a lot of roads being closed off, and you know, that kind of thing. But so just be careful out there while you're driving. Whatever happens, it does seem like it's supposed to happen. So I don't feel like for most of you this is going to be anything serious. It is just going to be, you know, a little bump or something, or frustration while driving, road rage. Or you dealing with someone else's road rage. But whatever it is, you'll overcome it. It's going to be all right, even if it's like the result of the car dies, or there's like a, you know, you do get some sort of injury. You're going to be okay because you've got Urus. And also, this is just saying that something that maybe you didn't think you could overcome if it was a health issue. You with Urus, you can, if you have, you know, you can achieve this goal. Just be patient. And you've got 2 runes that are talking about patience. And you know, there's no immediate fix for many of you with whatever this is. But it seems like you're going to find this new innovative approach or person who's kind of leading the way on this, a trailblazer, if you will, with this treatment. And if you start it up in June, give it some time, you're going to see some results and overcome this, or at least be able to deal with it. Because the outcome of the month, you've got this star, and the star is about healing, hope renewed, particularly when it comes, it's a good health card too. So yeah, a good result with this. Like, I'm seeing results. I'm seeing my faith has been restored or renewed. You also have Othilla, the rune of again, family. So renewed hope when it comes to your family situation, or, you know, again, with the, going back to this, for some of you, the disagreements with a mother figure, or with a child, or your roots, your own parents. There's a way to heal this and restore or renew a family connection or relationship. And the star is your card, Aquarius. That's the major arcana card that is connected with Aquarius. So you are on the table here. You do pop up in your own reading sometimes. So your approach is the one, like whatever's going on with the family or in the home, in your neighborhood, your immediate surroundings, your domestic situation, whatever's going on there, it seems like you are the spark, you are the link that can restore balance, that can get everybody to work together, can get everybody back working as a unit, even if there's been discord and everybody kind of going their own way. For some of you, this could be as simple as, you know, everybody goes their own way. We never come together as a family. I don't really know what's going on with anybody because we never see, you know, I go off to work, and, you know, my partner goes off to work, and the kids go off to school, and we never see each other. And, you know, you may be kind of like, we're going to start sitting down and having a meal together, and we're going to reconnect, and we're going to, you know, because I feel like you may be feeling like everything's gone off the rails as far as people going their separate ways, and no one's connecting anymore. And when they do, they're just arguing or bickering. So it's like, it's time to slow it down as a family and catch up. We're going to have a set time to do that and come together. Others of you, you're ending the month doing something around your home, either remodeling, or you may be moving. If this was like a frustration, because this can be a frustration with relocation, things being delayed with that or not, you know, it does seem like there will be renewed hope at the very least at the end of June that, okay, this is finally going to happen. We are moving, or we're going to have the money to add on or remodel. Or you may just be working around the house, gardening, spring cleaning, painting, you know, any of that sort of stuff. Maybe you thought you weren't going to have the money to do it. And you were like, how can we, you know, our challenge is to find the money to, you know, get new carpeting, or have the house painted, or redone in some way. So at the end of June, it does seem like you're getting to your goal. So if it gets frustrating or looking like you're not going to be able to do something you really want to do at some point in the month Aquarius, it does seem like you find a way. You find a way, and it may be through considering something you hadn't considered before, doing it a different way, or a cheaper way. You know, there's a lot of things you can do on a budget these days if you're creative. So that's what I see for June, Aquarius. Join me now over on Vimeo. As I mentioned, I'm going to shuffle the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. We will see what we can get as far as additional wisdom and guidance for how you can handle the month of June. I want to focus on the Chariot in reverse here. And like what this delay is here, or this stuff around cars and vehicles. I want to see if we can get that cleared up a little bit more. I will see you over there. Don't forget to rewatch your yearly RuneScope to see where you're at as far as the events in that, as well as the 2018 Love and Career Finance RuneScopes over on Vimeo. Yeah, rewatch those if you purchased those and see where you're at. And if you haven't, definitely check those out. They do cover July through December as well. So they're for the whole year. So thanks so much for stopping by, Aquarius. If you find that I'm connecting with your energy, please do subscribe so that my videos will go directly to your subscription feed each month and you won't have to go looking for me. I truly appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you back here next time.